Ouch. Don't care, I'm doing it anyway. Right. No. So let's have a look. Fit for families in high rise. 8 luxury 2-bedroom. I have that. Fit for families. I have that. Fantastic. Right. What about these ones here actually? Variety of 3 medium stores. Ah. Don't have that. Ah. I have 2 accessory stores and I need a medium electronics store. I see. So I have a clothes. I have 2 accessories, which should be these. But really what we need is another electronics apparently. Store, medium, pop that in. There we go. What else can we look at? Small food court stalls, although well and good. Variety of medium restaurants. We don't have enough breakfast restaurants by the looks of it. I see. Oh, it looks like some of our... one of our prestige from move-outs has recovered. And we've gained some. So, looking good. Looking good. Right. We need to swap out at least 1 lunch for a breakfast. So we've got the smaller ones. We're looking at mediums, aren't we? So here. Lunch and dinner, breakfast and lunch. Serves lunch and dinner. These are the only mediums we've got, aren't they? So it's measuring based on this. So we have one. We have one that does breakfast and lunch. And we have a lunch and a dinner, a lunch and a dinner, and then a lunch. And that's how we end up with 4. So we need to swap out somebody for breakfast and presumably lunch. But we don't want to lose dinner. Breakfast and dinner? Yeah, doesn't quite sound like a thing. The Burmese buffet might have to go. 21 customers, 92, 42, 49. So 21 is not actually that amazing. Yes, just do it. We're back in -2 again. Well, at least if we can manage the negative prestige. That's the important thing. Right. So what we want is breakfast and, well, anything really. Breakfast and lunch, breakfast and lunch, breakfast and lunch. Lunch, lunch, lunch. Lunch and dinner. Breakfast. Diner will do breakfast and lunch. That's probably what we got already, isn't it? Diner. Yes. Apparently the fast food restaurants do not do breakfast. This is incorrect. McDonald's does do breakfast. Although for the life of me I can't remember if KFC does. Oh. Okay. Let's go with a sandwich shop and breakfast and lunch. There we go. Where's my workman? So a few of these contracts at the moment are helping me to balance out things slightly. Right, we're now up to 51,000. Do we have any debts to repay? No, we don't. It's 51,000 of actual my cash. Well, company cash. Right. Have 150 apartment residents. That's another 50. Not yet. It's doable, but yeah. New loft apartments. Wow, need 15 prestige even just to get that off the ground. Expansive loft apartments. That's not going to happen. Right, living large, not available. Oh yeah, okay, accelerated. Okay. Restaurants Revolution. Diversity of restaurants attract large national chains. Grateful if you could provide space for large restaurants in your building. Well, I have large restaurants, but I have only 2. Not quite sure how many we'd need. Shopping showcase. 3 large retail stores. Wow. So I had to diversify the medium. And now he's looking for 3 large ones. Which means 3 of this size. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to that, shall we? Yeah. I suppose I could do a bit of jiggery pokery and close up some of this gap and expand this area. If it did that, what would that take? I know, I'm moving things around again. We'd have to move that over by 5, the lift. Which should be doable in a way. Yeah, could be. So those would move over by a few. I'll leave a gap of 5 on some of these floors. Yeah, I quite like the way how everything fits together at the moment in this stack, so perhaps not. That's perhaps something for the future. But that's pretty much what we've got. So we do need to tackle our office situation. Don't really want to take another hit on move outs and evictions. We can't have a lift that somehow skips past that unit, can we? I suppose if we So they're happy. Still more technical offices. Still more technical offices. Greater variety of large restaurants. Really? Really, a greater variety of large... Okay. That being the case, restaurant revolution. Let's have a look at that. Greater variety of large restaurants, folks. We have a lunch one, we have 2 dinner, and we need somewhere that does lunch and about to sneeze. Nope, that was gone. Large restaurant for bar, one that does lunch, and we should be fine. Does mean coming up to this point. Which might annoy the people above. It would hugely annoy the people above. Interesting that the grime was all up there, okay. Wow, that elevator spread is pretty good. So, satisfaction. Okay. Noisy, too noisy, and strange smells come from somewhere. Let's reduce you then. Everyone's more or less happy. Okay, you're not. And neither are you. Let's reduce some rents around, shall we? I'm assuming it makes no difference whether I evict or whether they decide to move out, and it, if I put up their rent, they'll still move out, and that will be massively awkward. Everyone's happy down here. So we've reduced the rent of the somewhat unhappy people. Now the question is, what's going to happen if we put another restaurant in here? And at what point are we going to put back the units that we need? Because this is going to have to move up there somewhere, I think. Building manager. And there's another one we had, and yeah. And that went as well. Let's see. Interior decorator. Building manager. If we do that, and then we can move the building manager temporarily up there. And then we can absolutely annoy the heck out of everybody by putting a large restaurant in there. Okay, a bar that... well, we're looking for a bar that serves lunch. Bar that serves lunch. Dinner and a bar, dinner and a bar. Dinner and a bar. Dinner and a bar, dinner and a bar. Breakfast and lunch, breakfast and lunch. Lunch and dinner. Nowhere that has a lunch and a bar. You wouldn't have thought that would be so difficult, would you? Serves lunch and dinner. Serves dinner and has a bar. I wonder if that's even possible. So I think we have to pretty much accept the fact that we're going to have to put two restaurants in. One to satisfy the sports bar requirement, and another one to satisfy the brunch spot requirement. Says breakfast and lunch. So let's do that. And I'm kind of hoping that if they serve breakfast and lunch, then they won't make too much noise in the evening and won't annoy people too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys here and we're going to move them over here and hope that that doesn't upset people. I mean, the alternative is we move them up here. Let's have a look. Noise. See, I don't think that they, of their own volition, create a huge amount of noise. So one possibility is to move them higher, or we move them to one side over here. If we go here, they'll take up most of the space. Maybe leave a block of 4. Or we move them up here. Can I actually click on the buildings? Well, if they're complaining about competition now, wait until the larger places go in. On that basis alone, we are going to pop these in here. So what do we have? Serves coffee and breakfast. So, cafe, coffee and breakfast. Says coffee and lunch. You know, let's have that at this end. Coffee and lunch. Breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and lunch. And this one just says lunch. There we go. And once those are in place, these old ones will go. Oh, lack of water, lack of gas, really? Yes, really, apparently. So let's do that. And lack of gas. Let's do that just for completeness. I imagine whatever goes in the bottom is going to need gas as well. Yep, okay. Start bulldozing. Sorry guys. The good thing is, these guys over here should get quite a bit more business, since everybody now has to go past them. Although, it's taking a while for that middle one. And then, we're looking for another large. And we want a large one with a bar. A large restaurant with a bar, sports bar, dinner and has a bar. Likes being close to elevators, well he definitely will be. London's bar, why not? Then again, need cable TV by the looks of it. Okay. Contract complete. And I think they've got everything that they need. Cable, water, gas, electric. Yeah, I take it that is all there. Yes, more so than needed. Lovely. So that's the result. Right. We're now on 12 prestige. We still have -2 for move outs, which is highly annoying. Contracts. What can we do? Accelerated apartments. 150 residents. Loft life. Don't think we can do lofts yet. No, we need prestige of at least 15. Glut of gastronomy. Maybe. And then shopping showcase. Very pleased with your retail development thus far and would like to make your building the city's permanent shopping destination. To do that, you'll need to add a variety of 3 large stores to your retail portfolio. 3 so 3 of the super stack ones. Okay. This could either get very deep or we need to rearrange slightly, I think. Let me take a look. How doable is this? I think we took a look at this before, didn't we? Apparently that would fit. But obviously there would not be a lift down to that point. If we went there, there and there, but where would those shops go? But where would they go? The alternative is we just expand over on this side and we have 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Which is another possibility. Would mean moving those 3 units. There's no benefit over this side, is there? Not at all, I don't think. So we could do that. We could actually put one here, one there. We'd need to move the recycling bins. Although that's not an entirely impossible thing to do. But then we would then need to move a few units around again. I know what you're thinking, I know what you're thinking. You're forever moving these units. Okay, we'll have a think about it. And we'll find out what happens next time. Like, comment and subscribe. But for now, bye bye.